Hello, I am Dr. Michelle Turner from It's Our Time Now. How many of you have children? I have four. I used to love watching some of their cartoons with them. And there is this one delightful series of children's videos that we used to watch together called VeggieTales. Now, one of the VeggieTale videos recounts the biblical story of Jonah. Now, in the Bible and in the video, God told Jonah to go to the town of Nineveh and deliver a message to the people that lived there. Now, Jonah didn't want to deliver the message because he didn't like them, so he disobeyed God. He boarded a ship that was heading away from Nineveh and went to the lower level of the ship to relax. So while at sea, a storm arose, and the ship that carried Jonah was tossed about in the waves. The sailors, being superstitious, drew lots to find out who was to blame for the storm. They determined that Jonah was at fault, and they threw him overboard. But God preserved Jonah's life from out of the sea and gave him another chance to obey. Now, in the children's video, when Jonah was rescued, a cute cartoon choir started singing a catchy little tune that talked about how God is a God of second chances. And they were referring to the fact that God gave Jonah a second chance. So I was humming the tune to myself the other day, and that thought came to me that God is not only the God of a second chance, but He's a God of the third, fourth, fifth, sixth. You get the idea. Just like He gave Jonah a second chance, He will give you a second chance. When you make a bad decision or willfully do something wrong, He will forgive you and restore you over and over again. You may struggle with different issues or in different areas of your life that you know are not pleasing to God. And sometimes people question whether or not God will forgive them or accept them, even when we repent. But God will always forgive you. In Matthew 18, Peter, one of Jesus' disciples, came to Jesus and asked Him, "If my brother sins against me, how many times should I forgive him? 7 times?" Jesus responded by saying, not just 7 times, but at least 70 times 7. So if Jesus commanded the disciples to forgive someone that many times, do you think that He would do any less? Now, I'm not saying that you should keep doing something that's wrong, but I am saying that He will forgive you over and over and over again and restore you. So today, if you've run from God like Jonah, or if you're living in a way that is not pleasing to God, I implore you to run back to Him today. Don't let your mistakes or your problems keep you away from God. He loves you, and He's waiting for you to turn back to Him because He is more than willing to give you another chance because He loves you. Think about it. Is there an area of disobedience or past mistakes that is keeping you away from God? Why not ask Him to forgive you, since He said that He would, because He's a God of a second chance. God bless you, and remember, it's our time now.